Oh man, it is just a few short days until the release of Monster Hunter World, and I'm so psyched right now. Hey guys, this is Strawfoot. While we're waiting for Monster Hunter World, let's do a let's play of the original, the OG Monster Hunter, released by Capcom way back in 2004. Yeah man, this is gonna be cool, so let's get started. Let's make a character. So I don't know if you've seen the character creator for Monster Hunter World, but it's crazy, man. It lets you do so much stuff. This one, not so much. You get to choose from a few basic faces and haircuts, but that's really about it. Do I want to be a dude or a chick? I'm gonna go with the dude. It's usually the safe bet. I gotta find these faces are so derpy, but there's a grizzled old man face that I usually pick. Where is he? There he is. He's only got one eye. He's the coolest. And then we gotta find some appropriate old man hair. Yeah, that'll do. No. That looks about right. Now, when you're choosing the voices for this game, you choose wisely because you're gonna have to listen to these grunts and you're gonna have to hear it like a million times every time he attacks a monster for the next several hundred hours. Choose carefully. That's all I'm saying. I made the mistake of picking the like high-pitched squeaky guy one time. It was a disaster. And here we go. Welcome to Kokoto Village. I don't know if I'm saying that right. There's like nothing here. There's no story. These are the guys that sell you things. There's the little house you live in. Let's go inside. Oh, here we go. What's our hunter doing in here? He's taking a nap. Oh, wake up. Wake up, sleepyhead. Isn't that what they say at the beginning of Chrono Trigger? I love that. Such a good game, man. Look at him, he's ready for battle. He's got his sword and shield. And what do I got in the item box? Probably nothing. And the controls in this game are wonky. Like, if you started playing Monster Hunter on the Wii or the Wii U, you should be happy because the controls in these early games are nuts. They make no sense. I'm not gonna read all that. I'm telling you, there's like no story in this. I mean, like, Monster Hunter 4, I loved the story in that game. But the early games are like really light on story. Like, hey, you go kill a monster. That's it, that's all you get. So the little Wyverian guy up here, he's the chief, he's the hero of Kokoto also. Like, I guess he used to be a hunter or something. And he blabbers a little bit. But he's like one of the only ones that talks. Okay, give me my quest. Oh, he's gonna give me, yep. I got Zenny. Zenny is like the dollars of the Monster Hunter world. Yep. Do I need to buy? Usually, okay, like, pro tip, like every other Monster Hunter game, if you're going to buy armor at the beginning, buy the leather armor first, because they usually make you do the gathering quests, right? And I know in Monster Hunter World those are going to be optional, but in most of the games they're not. You like have to do the gathering quests at the beginning before you even get to hunt monsters, especially this one, you'll see. And I'm probably going to like speed through them, but they're going to send you out on all these gathering quests, get meat, get mushrooms, get herbs, all these different things, and that'll be the first couple quests you do. And each of the armor sets, if you have the whole set, it will give you an ability bonus. And the bonus for the leather set is always like gathering related, like help you gather faster or let you gather more times at each gathering point. So yeah, like every other game, grab the leather armor. This one, it doesn't matter. The leather armor does nothing, and this one it has no ability at all. Like actually the first couple armor sets you can get, the leather and the steel armor, whatever the next one is called, none of them do anything. All they do is add to your defense, which you don't need in the first couple quests. So like, why waste money on it? I mean, unless you just like don't want to like look at your dude's ass running around in underwear, which is totally acceptable reason to waste money. Oh, look at that landscape. So rich, so detailed. Yeah. Okay, so my first quest here is to kill one of these giant dinosaur cows called Aptonos. And you'll see, the earlier games, man, they like, the starting weapon they give you is, it's useless. It's hilarious. It takes me more time to kill this Aptonoth, I think, than it did the Jagras in the Monster Hunter World beta. He puts up about as much of a fight too. Yeah. I don't know what was up with the demo. Did you guys think that was like, it was super easy, or? I mean, at least the Jagras was, but the other monsters weren't really that challenging either. I think they do the demos that way most of the time, just to just so they don't scare new players away, maybe. At least in the West, because they maybe they have the impression that we all suck at video games over here. They're probably right. I wonder if the demos are harder in Japan. Alright, quest completed. We've gathered an Aptonoth meat. Yeah, I mean, I totally understand if you guys want to like skip ahead to the monster battling. I will. I'll totally put a link in the description for the time, like when this game actually starts to get fun. But man, these like the early Monster Hunter games, you had to pay your dues. Like, you had a good solid like couple of hours of just like gathering herbs and fighting dino-cows before you had to get to have any fun. Yes, but I mean, at least a couple hours if you don't know what you're doing, for sure. But I'm gonna burn through these really fast. I'm gonna burn through these really fast, and I'll probably like put some of the gathering quests in fast motion. That way, you guys aren't all bored to tears. So the next quest we're gonna do is, oh, now we're preparing meat. Fantastic. Fantastic. We killed the dino-cow. Now we gotta go kill another dino-cow and grill his meat to perfection. Be afraid, dino-cow. I am coming for your delicious meats. Oh, he's deaded. His buddies are just kind of like hanging out, like no big deal. Should I cook him like right here in front of his friends? Or is that wrong? I gotta clear out these, the chief's telling me how to do everything, which is helpful. I mean, if you haven't played this game for thousands of hours already. Where's my grill? Here it is. You get to love this song after a while, if you play enough Monster Hunter. Oh, I burned it. The timing is different. I'm going with that. I think the timing is different in the first game. A well done steak. So tasty. I played the Monster Hunter Portable 3rd on the PSP, but that game only came out in Japanese. And when you cook the meat, they say something. I'm sure I'm not pronouncing it right, but it sounds like "doshiteme akimashita" or something like that. I looked it up, and it means masterfully cooked. Masterfully cooked. Yeah. I like that better than "so tasty." It's fun either way, though. Look at that, 2 quests down already. We're on a roll. I got my binoculars too. Oh, look at those floor textures. That's rad. Man, the graphics on the PS2 were killer. Quest completed. Victory! Victory! The spoils of war here. All my rewards for killing a dino-cow. Well earned. And 50 zenny? Man, am I the luckiest hunter ever or what? Don't spend it all in one place now. I can buy half a whetstone. Alright, Chief. What's next? Though the basics of searching for items? Or don't? Which one do I want to do? There's too many choices. This is the funnest of all. We're just gonna search for herbs or mushrooms or something. So this quest is basically just run around to all the different nodes, gathering points, whatever you want to call them, and scoop up however many, I think it's herbs, however many herbs that they require, and then you bring them back and put them in the red box. The blue box has all your goodies, like your free goodies you get at the beginning of the quest, and the red one is where you bring the rewards if you're like new to this or whatever. Because some of you have probably just played the beta on Monster Hunter World, right? And all you got to do is fight monsters. And a big part of this game is gathering resources and like preparing yourself for the big hunt. And like don't freak out either, because I've heard it's going to be way streamlined in Monster Hunter World to where they make the gathering more a part of the game and less like here's a designated gathering quest where you are going to run around and do nothing but like boring, like picking up plants or whatever. In World, I think it's going to be more a part of the story and like more something to do while you're fighting, which is what it was in a lot of the later games. They kind of trimmed down this part of the game, but man, the first couple, it was just like not so fun at the beginning. Needleberries, that's not what I want. Okay, this is super boring. I'm gonna stop talking and I'm probably just gonna fast forward through this. Did you guys see all that climbing I had to do? That was ridiculous. It was so much gathering. This is like the for real welcome to the world of Monster Hunter right now. You're just gonna spend an hour running around in your underoos collecting mushrooms or whatever asinine thing the chief tells you to go get. Whoopee! I promise we're gonna fight some monsters here eventually. Alright, what's the next quest? We killed the dino-cow, we cooked his delicious meat, we gathered the herbs. Oh, no, we gotta combine the herbs and the mushrooms. So now this is the mushroom gathering quest. We did the herb gathering quest, now we're gonna do the thrilling mushroom gathering quest, which it's basically the same thing. And then at the end it just gives you instructions on how you can combine an herb and a blue mushroom together to make a potion to restore your life, which is important information, but I'm just gonna cut this one out altogether so that maybe I have some viewers still at some point. That would be cool. All right, thanks to the magic of video editing, we're back. I've successfully gathered many mushrooms and combined them with herbs to make life-restoring potions. And man, was it thrilling. So I play this other little game, Destiny. It's fun. Do you guys play Destiny? And you know, I was looking at the forums for this game and for a lot of other games too. And there's this thing going on right now with I guess microtransactions and just people seem to be unhappy with the state of the games that they like, and so they fill up the forums with these posts, like pretty much bitching about everything under the sun, why they hate this game that they play for hours and hours. I gotta say I don't get it. I mean, I play Monster Hunter because I like it. It's a fun game. I enjoy playing it. Ooh, I got a fishing quest now. Sweet. I love fishing quests. But you know, it's like every other post on the forums for these games is, oh, you know, Bungie's ruining this game, or Activision's ruining this game, or EA's ruining this game, and I used to love it, and now they've just they've totally ripped me off. This, you know, the new installment or whatever is such a rip-off, and they're all thieves and crooks, and man, I got better things to do than go on a forum and gripe about a game I don't like. If I don't like a game, I just don't play it. I happen to like Monster Hunter, that's why I play it a lot. I like Destiny too. I played that a good deal. When Monster Hunter World comes out, I'm gonna get some of the guys from my fire team, and we're going to play some Monster Hunter World together and hopefully record it. They're fun guys. I think you'll like that. But you know, all these complaints, it's like, oh, there's no end game, or these are just reskins of items from last season. And I don't know, maybe it's because I'm an old man, you know, and I grew up on, you know, Nintendo Entertainment System and Atari, but I was just like imagining these people, you know, if they would have been around back then complaining about games. You know, what's the deal with Mario Brothers? It's Luigi's just a reskin of Mario, and where's the end game content? You know, I beat the game, and all that happened is the Goombas got replaced with the helmet head dudes, whatever they're called. I don't know, man. I mean, I feel like saying get a life, but obviously, I spend a lot of time obsessing about video games too, so I don't think that's fair. But, you know, I don't know, maybe it's just, like everybody has this sense of entitlement, like EA owes me a good game, or Bungie owes me a good game. And no, they don't. Like, they're making games that they like, and they're making games that they think will sell and make money. And if that's not what you're into, don't play it. If you don't like the microtransactions, don't buy them. I'm not a big fan of microtransactions. I enjoy that so far all the DLCs in Monster Hunter have been, free DLCs. But, if they release a DLC that costs money, I'd be fine with that. And if I didn't feel like it was a good value, I just wouldn't buy it. I certainly wouldn't go onto the web forums and say, Capcom's trying to rip me off here. They're crooks. No, they're not. They're making games that and that's the other thing is these people. You look at their accounts and it's like they've played, 400, 500, 1,000 hours of Destiny, and it's like, dude, you paid what, $60 for this game and you've got 1,000 hours of entertainment out of it, and now you're saying you're ripped off? Like, give me a break. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Oh, you see these camps here, like they're destroyed hunter camps. You used to be able to, or not used to, but in some of the games you could find items at them. I don't think there's anything at this one, I guess. I'm trying to remember where the place you fish is. There's a little dock in the camp, but you can't catch the sushi fish at it. I think you have to go to 12. Oh no, here it is. I guess 11. I like the little cinematics. I mean, they really did do a good for what the graphics that the PS2 had at the time. They did a good job with just creating sort of an immersive world. Like, it feels like someplace you could really be. I know after playing the world beta, I'm a little spoiled, and oh my god, that Bullfango's a troll. The Bullfangos are like the most obnoxious enemies in Monster Hunter. I really hope they're in World. I miss having the shield bash. In some of the later games, when you use sword and shield, you have a move where you can bash them in the face with your shield, and it would stun the Bullfangos a lot of the time. Put the little stars around their head, and then they wouldn't be able to charge at you, and you could finish out the combo you were doing and kill them pretty quickly. But no such luck in this one. Also, it just takes forever to kill with this sword. I guess my whole, point with what I was saying earlier is just, don't be entitled, man. Like, if you have a life where you can sit around playing video games, like, seriously, you've got nothing to complain about. Just have fun. Just enjoy it. If the game gets stale, like, take a break from it and come back. That's all there is to it. I think we get over-obsessed with things and feel like, oh, especially like, MMOs are the thing now, and it's, you get this idea in your head that you have to constantly compete and, be the top player and have all the best items and everything, and no, you don't. If you're getting bored with the game, or if it's becoming a chore or a task, just don't play it. I mean, some of the stuff in Monster Hunter, like fishing, it's grindy, but I enjoy it. I'm just chilling. I'm catching fish, or not catching fish, actually. But Whatever, if I didn't want to be doing it, I wouldn't do it. Yeah, my timing's way off. And they should have fishing in every game. It's the greatest thing. Alright, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. This was a good place to stop, and, well, as good a place as any. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. And I will see you in the next episode. I think in the next episode we will be hunting some monsters, actually, not just gathering things. I think there's also an egg quest. Those are really fun. If you don't know what that is, you'll see. Alright, peace out, guys.